I think if you look at last year's game, we put some big pieces of technology in, particularly the player impact engine, which totally changed the game, the way the game moved, the fluidity and the motion in the game, made it feel really kind of continuous. But I don't think it really changed the game. I think tactical defending really changed the game last year as well, and indeed this year many of our features are related to that too. So if you think about tactical defending last year, when you got the ball you kind of ended up with a lot of time as an attacker, because the kind of tactical defenders were kind of holding off, giving you some space to move. But when you got into that final third, it didn't really feel like the game kind of was attacking with you a lot of the time. So this year, with our new attacking intelligence system, we wanted to kind of have freedom and creativity in attack. Lots of off the ball movement from our attackers, decisive runs, curving to stay onside, curving to get behind defenders, creating passing channels, and this idea of the team having the ability to kind of think more than one play ahead. So team spotting, hey, that guy's probably going to get the ball next, I should start running now, rather than waiting for it to happen and then reacting. So a bit more kind of prediction in the AI. So that kind of level of attack intelligence is really important, and also giving a bit more creativity on the ball in the form of our complete dribbling system, maintain face angle and dribble with it. So those kind of two things kind of to counterpoint the time and the space you had because of tactical defending last year. But then looking at tactical defending, I would say probably a change as big as that from last year is our new first touch control system, where depending on the spin of the ball, the direction of the ball, how difficult that ball is going to be to get under control, and the player's preparedness to kind of take that ball under control, you might actually miscontrol the ball now, it might bounce away from you. And some systems around the player impact engine allowing you to push and pull players to influence those outcomes too. So a pretty massive feature set. It's based on exactly the same system as shooting. So you know, basically spin of the ball, direction and velocity of the ball, through to the orientation of the player, how the foot or part of the body connects with it, preparedness, and also whether or not you're being pushed or pulled, so balance as well. But most of those are context-based rather than attribute-based, which is why a lot of people kind of say, what happens with the lower league teams? Well, for the most part, depends on all the other things that go together, and attributes are just one small part of that. I think we're actually happy being a simulation. I think the key component of it for us is, if we create systems in the game that allow outcomes that are simulated and calculated based on context and accurate stuff, then what you actually have is these emergent moments in the game that make complete sense to you as a human being watching them happen on your TV, rather than just random scripted stuff that you have no idea why it happened. And at that point, that's where unpredictability turns into random. You don't want that. That's about as bad as you can get in a video game, or certainly in a football video game anyway. So in our game, we want unpredictable or predictably unpredictable moments, almost, where something happens and it was unexpected, but when your brain analyses what you've just seen on the screen, it makes complete sense. If a ball arrives at a player and it bounces off him and looks believable, because it's accurately simulated, then it's believable and accurately simulated, and your brain accepts it. It's not rejected as a weird thing. Random, bad; unpredictable and simulated, very, very good. The most enjoyable and engaging part of the game, probably that we're experiencing at the moment anyway, and we're 6 months out and we've got tons of other stuff to let you guys see over the summer, is probably attacking, just the whole attacking thing. Last year it kind of felt somewhat disappointing, probably because you didn't have a level of commitment from your team. Now you do, which means that the first time I saw it in action, where I think I was playing as Man City, running down the wing, and literally I could see the forwards and the rest of midfield actually trying to get to the box, get into the area in order to receive crosses. Wow, that's exactly what we wanted, and everyone on the team's like, this is it, this is what we wanted. that and the complete dribbling system, where you're kind of given the ability to, in those areas, almost behave like a kind of Messi, feel like you're Messi on the ball, are very flattering. It makes you feel great about playing our game. I think we've nailed the gameplay and we've still got 6 months to go, so we've got 6 months to make it even better, which is kind of cool. What happens next? I got asked earlier this week, is there life after FIFA? Which is kind of a crazy question. I have absolutely no plans for what's next at the moment. I'm going to carry on doing this, finish this game, start work on FIFA next, if there is one.